Welcome to Four-Sided Dive. I'm Marisha Ray, your 27th Tavern Keeper. That's a lot of episodes of this show. We have so much to discuss, dissect, and disseminate tonight. Guys, Xandria's going through it, and the uncertainty is palpable. So I thought it'd be fun to use my favorite divination tool here to see what is in store for us. I'll start. Okay. What's in store for Ludna? I'm gonna pick red. It's a very Ludna color. R-E-D. I'll pick 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll pick 1. Why not? Your character will want to fuck Scanlan, but won't get the opportunity.
Oh.
Okay. That's great. Laura, why don't you go next?
Oh, purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
P-U-R-P-L-E. 1, 2, 6, or 5.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Six.
5, 6. 1, 2, 6, or 5.
2.
Okay.
But it's gonna also be.
Your character will think about fucking Scanlan, but decide against it.
Probably smart.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that is fair. Travis.
Yeah, blue.
B-L-U-E. 1, 2.
1.
1. 8, 3, 7, or 4.
7!
Jesus.
So much pressure.
Your character will probably fuck Scanlan.
Hey, that's right.
That's great. That's great. Sam, your turn. Last but not
There's
least.
just one left?
Yeah.
That one.
Green. G-R-E-E-N. 1, 6, 2, or 5.
Isn't there only one left?
Nope.
How do these
No,
work?
No, you don't. You
go to
weren't a
elementary
teen
school?
girl in the 90s. Don't worry about it. It's magic.
One.
It's magic.
1,
1. 3, 4, 7, or 8.
8.
Nobody's chosen 8 yet.
Your character will definitely fuck Scanlan. That's great.
Give people what they want.
Yeah, the future looks gross. Welcome to Four-Sided Dive. Let's do a fucking show. Welcome back. You guys, let's begin the night with our open
Music
discussion
dropping.
segment. What the fuck is up with that? What the fuck is up with Downfall?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Was that a holdover?
No,
Just
keep rolling.
kidding.
This is
But
fun.
also, Downfall is my first topic.
Downfall?
The Oculus Thalamus.
Yeah, because y'all haven't gotten to talk about Downfall yet, except Laura.
What did you just say?
You know what? I said words that you.
Downfall.
Memphian came out of me real hard, y'all.
Yes.
I've been hanging out with my mama.
Downfall.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Are we restarting?
No!
We're still
This is
going.
the best part of the
When
show.
did we ever restart? As if we were
This
capable
is
of
the
such a
best
thing.
part of the show.
No, the first
right,
topic
fuck it,
really
we're-
is Downfall.
We're
so-
going with it.
Wait, are we?
We're shooting this live.
Jesus. Okay.
Put down your phone.
Yeah, this is what the people love, our utmost professionalism. Yeah, we have it. Oh, I thought you were going to try and kick my menu.
Oh, no.
You're just ruining the shot.
Ruining the
I
shot.
was ruining the shot.
Oh,
A lot of way.
This is going great.
this is going.
Yeah. Guys. Do you have any God thoughts? Do you think about God?
Is that what it says there?
Yeah. What do you think? Do you pray?
Well, I'd really
Just
like to
real-
meet her.
Oh, it's a song.
Yeah.
That is true.
Do I think about God in my life?
Sure.
I think
Oh, boy.
In the game life.
Freya's,
Oh, in the
maybe.
game life.
No, I want to know if you, Sam Riegel, pray
Two.
over your Emmys.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a shrine in your house?
I have a place where my Emmys are.
Do
the
they
bathroom,
do they
aren't
touch tips or anything?
I face them towards each other.
Oh!
And
They talk to each other?
I was gonna ask
they
that.
talk to each other? I don't know. Maybe it's like toys, and at night when we go to sleep, they come alive.
Or
Yeah.
does a Stargate open between them?
Whoa!
When they face close to each other or towards each other like that, it looks like the the oracle
From
gate
Neverending
in
Story?
Neverending Story. Yeah, where the eyes shoot down. But you have to
to
be
run
worthy
really
of an
fast.
Emmy to stick your hand in the middle or else
Yes.
balloon.
Ooh, is that how you find out if you actually are worthy of the Emmys that you won?
Yes.
That'd be amazing.
Otherwise, they kill you.
So yes, so I pray to my Emmys, but Breas definitely believes in a higher, lower power, and thinks about God all the time.
Sure.
Wonders if he knows that Breas exists. hopes that he does.
The Lord of Hells.
Yeah, the King of Lies.
But, well, okay.
Yeah,
How?
the god of the
Deception.
devils. Yeah. Ruler of
How
hells.
in are you though on this platinum dragon situation?
How in? What does that mean?
You're wearing the armor now.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah,
going
like
all
full
in?
armor.
You mean like how much am I buying into it?
Are you swayed?
Look at I'm doing the
Yeah.
I'm doing the Breas fingers.
It's
I know.
also the longest roster.
Like on a scale of 1 to 6, how deep
Yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
I mean, he this is true that he was an acolyte of the Platinum Sanctuary, of the Platinum Dragon. He knows this stuff. This is not like, he's not making it up as he goes.
He said, convincing him.
Yeah.
And he believed. So maybe putting on the armor and going through the whole rigmarole is sort of, you know, like, I'm trying to think of what it's like if you go to your old high school and you walk around
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, wow, this place, I remember, it's kind of nice.
I did have some good times.
Yeah.
I wasn't always being bullied.
Yeah. So maybe he's getting a little taste of that. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
What happens if
Because you said yourself you have a hard time being a villain. Or being like a...
I'm entering my villain era.
Oh, you got it.
with a comfy sweater over?
Yeah, I do have a hard time being a villain, and I think this is going to be the ultimate test of Sam Riegel. Can he be a villain, or will he be easily swayed by very nice people welcoming him, him into the fold?
What if you get a visitation from the Lord of Hells and he's like, hey bitch, I see you stepping out. Prove yourself to me and kill one of these fuckers.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Or
I've
flay
only-
them or
I've
something.
only known you for a day and a half.
You probably would.
So if that happened today, maybe. But you know, I assume
time
more
zone.
days will go by in the campaign before I'm asked
You
to kill
assume
one.
more days will happen in the campaign?
Well, so
I
far
hope
it's
so.
been one.
Yeah.
I've been on like 4 episodes as Breas 5.
Yeah, something like that. But y'all
It's been a
only
day.
been together as Bell's Hells for like 2 months.
That's it?
That's like it. It's like 2 or 3 months.
It's all so fast to me.
This is a whirlwind of a campaign.
Yeah. I feel like they all, like late game, they all kind of start being like this
Yeah.
though, where you're like, so much is happening.
At this point, though, is there anybody in Exandria that doesn't think the gods are real? It's not like a faith thing.
No,
They're like
you know the
devotees.
gods are real.
Yeah. I mean, I think before the sky is covered in ley lines and the moon stops moving and stuff, maybe you're like, I don't know.
I think it's just a matter of if you want to worship them or not. Or if you're like, screw those guys.
Right.
We're all caught up on episodes,
yeah.
right?
Correct.
Last time Matt said something, maybe this was in the cool down. I'm not sure, but
Check out Cooldown on
Boop, 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 boop.
Beacon.tv.
Boop.
It's really great.
On
Anyway,
he was saying that if you believe in a specific deity, you go to that realm when you die. And even if you sort of vibe with one,
without knowing it.
yeah, like if you're like a nature girl and you die, even if you don't believe in the wild mother, you still go there? Isn't
Yeah,
that what
that's what
said?
he hinted at, yes.
But what if you're an asshole? Do you go to one of the betrayer gods?
I would think so.
Or what if you really don't like the wild mother, but you're a nature girl?
what if you're just
Do you
like the
have
most,
to go there?
the most like boring person and you don't have a personality?
Yes.
And you don't like anything?
Yeah.
What if you're like, I like collecting pebbles, that
It's gonna be cool.
look
Hey, look,
like
pebbles are
meerkats.
fine.
That kind of interesting.
Pebbles have perks.
Okay, if there's some
Pebbles are
shiny,
unique.
Yeah.
I feel like there was
Yeah.
some kind of deal struck that we haven't gotten to yet between the prime deities and the betrayer gods.
What do you mean?
Well, because if you just vibe with or devotee of one of these gods and you go there after you die, it feels a little Luxony. Like it feels a
Yeah.
little beaconish that absorbs a bunch of souls. So
Yeah.
did
But
they
you're also
strike
just, like,
some deal that
pearls
like
of spirits, like on the? Don't you remember what god was it that we went to? And it was like
we went to the
grains
fields of Elysium?
sand.
Yeah.
And there were all these little pearls of heroes and stuff. But like, why do you have to go anywhere? Are we just currency? Did they strike some
Dude, I
deal
know.
when they moved them away?
know.
I mean,
Are we just
because-
Bitcoin and Xander?
is it
Well,
like-
100%.
Is it like a tip jar at a restaurant? At the end of the night, they sort of divide them
get
out
however
with
many-
all the servers?
and won't Exandria eventually run out of souls?
Yeah.
I mean, if before the souls were being recirculated, right?
That's my
now they're just
ultimate
getting
question.
like pulled away. Well, how does their new souls?
Like what if the more like natural order should be more like the Luxon or like reincarnation, but instead you're just getting sent
out,
to the
bring 'em
tip
out.
jar, to the give a penny, take a
Yeah.
penny.
I feel like this is why people tune into Four-Sided Dive, not for answers, but for questions.
Yeah,
Yes.
more and more
I mean,
questions.
where do babies come from?
Yeah.
It's like Jeopardy here. We only do the questions.
Well, with that, what is the flying city of? Nope, I would fail Jeopardy. Let's talk about Aor.
Was that what that was? I'm trying to work it into a
Let's
question.
talk about Aor. And it's
Oh wait.
Menu.
Hang on, wait. It would be if it was Jeopardy
Just
and I was
abandoning
asking,
it.
it would be like
The floating city.
Yeah, there was a majocracy in the height of the Age of Arcanum.
What is Aor?
Yes. So what is Aor? How did we feel about seeing it in its prime, you guys?
It was super cool.
It was.
Looked like a fun place to live. Not right then, maybe, not that day, but in general, it seemed cool.
what did you guys think about the gods there?
You mean you?
Like, what did you think about me? That's what I'm asking.
Aside from that wretched raven bitch.
You raven bitch.
Raven bitch.
Oh shit.
I
sorry.
liked how conflicted they were. I liked how I thought it was interesting how strong the city was and what they were capable of doing, and that Bolo was a dragon.
Rip Bolo.
Rep Bolo for life, the greatest NPC to ever be. Gosh, it was interesting seeing them come down and to be conflicted from their earthly ties, but also they are in exactly the same predicament that Exandria is in now.
Yeah.
Because if you don't confront the thing, you open yourselves up to like a blank slate, just wiping the table,
Yeah.
right? And then it's just kind of a free for all. And I think for a lot of people, they're like, free for all is good. There's no one controlling the free for all, but somebody's gonna.
Somebody's gonna.
Every time there's a power vacuum, bad shit happens.
And think about all of the like horrible wizards that got released. All the people that were in prison that got released because Ludinus is doing the things that he's doing.
Yeah.
Also, the Lord of Hells has got to be the smartest motherfucker in all of Exandria.
Man.
I thought he did great.
He was.
He's
He's so smart. And
he played us.
he played you, but he was very clear about his goals. He wasn't like, he wanted a family.
What?
What?
Oh,
He wanted a family.
he did want a
we-
family.
and I think
How
we
much
know
of
that.
Downfall did you watch?
I know.
I think we
Did
know-
you watch it?
Yes.
Because he was also saying, "I hate you." I
Yeah,
think he
because
was
you don't
lying,
want to be
though.
with me.
It also shows that Brennan Lee Mulligan is a bad person. Like,
Legit.
he's an evil.
Every time I see Brennan do something bad, I thank my stars that he
He's a
is
good
a
guy.
good guy, because he could be the most
You think?
powerful
You
manipulator.
think?
I know.
He's wearing a skin mask right now.
Because we went through
That's
this.
why that beard is a different color than the top of his head. It's all a ruse. Is it the same
Dirty
color? I
Irish
can't remember.
No.
I think it's
Yep.
like 2 different
It's
shades.
really bright.
He did,
His
yeah,
beard's
well,
really
He had
bright.
a beard?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, he had a beard
I
on.
only picture him as
You didn't
clean
watch
shaven.
it. You didn't watch Downfall.
It was on our channel, right?
No, was A&E.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mostly watch Monk reruns on Peacock.
I would have taken you for more of a psych guy, but you know.
Wait, did you say your kid is watching through Monk?
I watched an episode last night. Season 4, episode 1 is brilliant because
This is now the Monk.
Stanley
Talk show.
Tucci plays an actor who's playing Monk in a movie and learns to be like Monk, his mannerisms from Monk, but he gets too into the character, and then there's like 2 monks. So
Stanley Tucci can do anything.
Anything.
When did that show come out? Like early 2000s?
Oh, late, early, mid? Why?
Mid-early
Can't remember.
2000s?
Yeah.
It's been out for forever.
This is what we do, guys.
Yeah.
This is basically the game.
Welcome to our Monk podcast.
My son loves Monk.
I was gonna eat that gum again.
What were we talking about? Eeyore? Gods.
Eeyore.
The gods were so well played, so well
Thanks.
acted.
Thank you.
Yes.
I want to know what parts of the story Ludinus didn't show us. What happened after?
Can he control that?
I don't think he can, but he's also. I also don't know if Ludinus is not the Lord of the Hells. I'm just saying.
No, you mentioned.
Ludinus has been around for forever.
You also mentioned this in Cool Down.
Manipulation, deception.
Wait, really?
Well, people have been
wasn't
saying like
paying
the funnel, the little beer bong that he used to like keep himself sucking fey creatures and stuff. Sure.
Yeah.
But now we've seen 2 Brennan Lee Mulligan specials where the
Different people.
Lord of Hells is deceptive and lying and do all this other shit. It just figures that Ludinus' pale ass. Luda
It's pale ass.
is up to something. And maybe manipulated the images or stopped it right before that crucial point where the gods were like,
Like sad.
yeah, we should let everybody live.
I know.
But also, we didn't see all of it.
I know. That's what I mean. Maybe there was more to it. There's always another shoe to fall on
Well,
your head.
it's true. There is, because like, there's got to be a big twist that we're not thinking of yet. There's always a twist.
Yeah.
Did Ludinus find that story orb thing in the ruins?
Yes.
Yes. And he went there specifically to find it.
But just that one. Is that the only one that there is?
I think so because he
Or would
wants
there
to.
only be one?
Well, because it was from the device, help me out, Danny Carr, that's basically like the black box.
Yes,
in
the
an airport.
occultous thalamus. It is.
Oh, the occultus thalamus. Yeah, it's right
Right.
there in front of me.
Yeah, and he's trying to use it
Yeah.
to repurpose it to show the entire world what they did.
Right.
Yeah.
To be like, get on our
But
side.
he
With
only
my
had
mom.
That fragment from that.
He only has the. The way the occultus thalamus worked is that the moment that the gods stepped on Aeor, or at least the way that Matt explained it, the moment the gods stepped on Aeor, the occultus thalamus was able to record everything that they experienced. And then once Aeor was no longer Aeor, it stopped recording.
Yep.
So you didn't see anything off Aeor at all.
I'm just saying, Lord of Hells had a huge budget. He faked the moon.
I know.
landing.
You picked the moon.
That's all.
It could be.
Just
Yes,
saying.
it's only that one thing.
It could be.
What, he takes all of his simulacrum and he's like, okay, you get over there. We're going to take this from the top.
He sends him to live
all
in Antarctica afterwards.
That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing. It was all fake.
I called it right here.
Pretty cool.
Be pretty good. It was just an amazing utopia. The Lord of
Yeah.
Hells just fucked it up, blamed the gods. Be great.
Trap them on the other side
Eat
of the
your
gate.
heart out.
Well, guys, you recently saved Ludinus for like the 4th time.
Yeah.
Not intentionally.
Yeah. Just sort of worked out that way. The soul anchor ritual. I feel like that was such a clutch thing. That was such a clutch move
So
to not
good.
destroy it
Yeah.
and to keep the soul anchor.
Also, to get a soul anchor back, like as a
Yeah.
a magic artifact since campaign 1 was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So great.
Such a powerful.
I guess it was worth saving her.
TBD.
I just want to see more Delilah. She's so cool.
She is so cool.
Get that bitch.
She's a lady on a mission. She has unfinished business.
Fuck her business.
Whoa.
I mean, I guess she's in there because even like if Ludinus dies, though,
What happened?
she's still
She's still stuck in there.
stuck in there.
It would
until
take like
somebody
another
else
powerful wizard to
come along.
Are we
and
sure?
release her, which I think somebody might, you know.
But
I
it
mean,
might
think
be like
about
a
what the
bajillion
fuck
years.
we did. I mean, it could be another 1,000 years, but then some idiots are gonna come and go like,
we should let him out.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so,
We should definitely let this wizard out of this anchor.
so wait, wizard that was in the Astral Dreadnought in Mighty Nine, what was his
Halas.
name? Halas. Was he in a soul anchor or something else?
He was in a gem.
He was in a
Full
gem,
gem.
He was trapped in a gem.
but not an anchor.
And he was like, please let me out. And we're like, okay.
So maybe she doesn't get trapped in there forever. Maybe she's just attached to the. We just got to kill you to find out.
But you can still talk to her.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
It is. I love it so much.
She's pretty
So
terrible,
great.
though. So,
Yeah.
But maybe you guys could have like a relationship, like pen pals. I don't know. She's got nothing else to do.
Yeah. It reminds me, did you watch Black Mirror?
it does remind me
one
of
or
that
two of
episode.
them.
Talking
Yes,
about?
the bear.
The bear.
I don't know the bear one.
This wife, it reminds, and it just seems, it's just horrible.
That's terrible.
Is that the one where they screw the bear?
No, that's a
No.
pig.
That,
What?
yes. That was the pilot.
I didn't like that episode. It made
It was
me angry.
the fucking, it was
Terrible.
a
Every
wild
episode makes you angry. It's a horrible.
It was a wild episode to honestly come out of the gate with, of that series. But there's a couple, and the wife dies an untimely death, and they're like, oh no, and they have a child, and the doctors are like, oh well, there's like a procedure where you can basically put her consciousness in your head, in the husband's head, so that you guys can still like
Co-parent.
co-parent
Oh,
and
okay.
watch your child. She can still like watch your child grow, and he can like go in her head and talk.
Oh.
But then he gets he's able to basically turn her like off and on.
No,
in
he
her
can't
head.
do. He can't do it in his head. He can't turn her off and on in his head, right? Or can he?
He eventually extracts her.
Yeah, because he starts dating another. Yes.
Yes, he starts.
Guys.
This is our
This is
Black
important
Mirror
stuff.
podcast.
Glad you
He
guys
starts
are
dating
such
somebody
authority.
else.
Yes.
And she keeps going like, get that
She
bitch.
has sex with the bear.
And then she's like, stop dating her. Stop dating her. I don't want you dating her. And they finally put her consciousness into a stuffed
Into a
animal.
stuffed animal.
Oh.
And then she's just like
Good cool
alone.
twist.
Bear?
Cool
Yeah.
twist.
Yeah, where you can turn it off and on.
And then she gets like, because the kid grows up and doesn't want stuffed
Can
animals.
you
And
put Delilah into
A stuffed animal.
one of your like pate?
No way, she'd fly
Well-
away.
Not into pate, but into like one of your dolls. Into one of your dolls that you make out of bones.
well, she's kind of, because now it's like a Tony Stark thing, because because she's
your arc
keeping me
reactor.
alive. Yeah. Because that was the
Wanda
thing with
is
like,
dead.
yeah.
Undead.
Yeah. So if I
Sure.
take her out, she's the only thing.
You think,
keeping-
not 100% confirmed. You think, one way to find out.
Maybe there's a way. Maybe you could ask,
Yeah.
90
One way.
confirmed.
We could just
one-way
do some
trip.
chest
Yeah.
compressions afterwards. I'm sure it'd be
Just
fine.
put it back.
ask
Technically, we're all immortal until we die.
Ludinus would just suck her up into his little thing. He would trick her. He's the Lord of Lies. I mean,
He might be. What if I'm gonna meet my hero?
Oh, man.
and you hate him.
Ooh.
That's a
You
twist.
should try flattery next time we're around him.
Okay.
Just obnoxious flattery, see if he responds.
Okay. I like
What
your
if you
hair.
ask him questions that only the Lord of Hells would know?
Ooh.
And see what he says.
What would those questions be?
No.
Meta
How many rings of
questions
hell
around-
are there?
Yeah, calamity and Iowa.
When I prayed to you 3 years ago, I told you something.
What was it?
Oh, that's fun. Vasselheim, you guys.
Vasselheim?
We're back, baby.
Are we? Oh, yeah, we are.
Sam.
Yes. Do you? You can't claim that you don't watch the show. You are
jump-
in it.
So fans should know that we are jumping in and out of Vox Machina, Mighty Night, and Bell's Hells concurrently multiple times a day every week. So
Yeah.
That
it
is
takes us a little bit to jumpstart our lawnmower.
That is true.
Also, I'm real dumb. But yes, we're back in Vasselheim.
Yeah.
We made this a big appeal to the High Council or whatever.
Yeah.
It was so fun to see all these old familiar faces.
And we met the greatest character that has ever been created in the Critical Role verse.
Grog is. Are you?
High Bearer of Award.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
Well, that's who you said.
It's
Gregor,
true, it's-
Groggery.
Groggery.
The cutest. Why did you ever say that yourself? That's so
Smart.
cute and clever.
It's too smart. Yeah. Too smart. It took
Literally a
me 30 years to
decade.
come up with that name addition. Go from Grog to Groggery. 31 years
That's
that
all
thing's
he's
been cooking
done.
up. 31, winner.
I love the idea that Pike has been teaching you how to write your name, and you just kept adding letters eventually. Like that's,
All consonants. And she's
Yeah.
like, no,
No.
that's not
No, Grog.
Groglyph.
It's spelled Groghereri.
What does this spell?
yeah.
What does this spell?
I couldn't keep my eyes open
N-Z-P-L.
long enough to watch Matt be Grog, because watching him look be dumb and sweet at the same time was making my eyes water.
It was so cute.
great.
Scanlan's the only one
Is that right?
from Vox Machina.
That we're
Yeah,
missing.
from-
Notarian, but yeah.
Oh,
No
yeah,
Tyrion. That is true.
Dax has shown up before Scanlan.
I know.
And disappeared.
Matt did such a good job playing all these.
He really did.
Man, that was a tour de force.
It's so much. And then like, okay, so we all had to get up and like state our case.
Which I did not understand that's what it was going to be when
You
it
had
started.
the worst. You came out of the gate.
I literally was just talking, and then he's like, roll. And I was like, oh, that's my contribution.
I
that
hate
was-
Ludinus.
Yeah, that was the dumbest contribution, but whatever.
Well, we didn't understand the
No.
assignment.
No, that made us
was-
realize the assignment.
Yeah. I mean, it was still really
At
good.
least I didn't
though.
roll shit on my contribution.
Yeah.
I did. I
rolled
rolled
Oh,
shit.
yeah, you rolled real
16
bad.
or
I was
14.
proud of the stuff that I said,
I-
and then I rolled real bad.
It was good.
It was
It was
really
well
good.
researched. You were
I
ready.
feel like he dropped the DC so low, too, because you
The
said
better
really
you
good
suck
so
things.
bad.
That's the worst when you're like, damn, I just nailed that monologue that I just
Yeah.
improv'd, and it's like a roll to 4. Damn.
And how I love how he exuded just insane sex appeal with Vex, like confidence.
Way more than I was able to do myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, were you supposed to be attractive?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel bad for poor Matt because in addition to playing all these different characters, he also had to play some of them a little vague. So like, for instance, High Bearer of Ward, campaign 1, old dude. We made him a female in the animated series. So
Yeah.
if you notice, he only calls High Bearer of Ward they now.
Yeah.
Because he's
or
not
High Bearer
sure,
of Ward.
he's
Yeah.
not sure which one we're going
which
with.
timeline we're on here?
Really love that for me.
That's right.
Really,
Yeah.
really helpful.
We're keeping the food spicy, Danny.
I like to think that Vord is like a name that's been passed down.
Oh, that's great.
And like there's a High
is
Bearer
true.
Ward that's now like retired, and now it's Sumali Montano's High Bearer
yes.
Ward.
Yeah.
Yes, I love
Honestly, that's,
Different Superman.
it's like the Dread Pirate Robert
Yeah.
or Superman.
For priest.
Pirate Robert.
Or, yeah, for priest.
For holy badass
The
priest
Dread Pirate
Yeah.
Robert.
That
with
makes
dragon
sense.
protector.
To be fair, yeah, 30 years ago, High Bearer of Ward, old as fuck.
Pretty old.
Yeah.
So maybe he died.
And I think it was
And was replaced.
Yeah.
I think it was you that said it before the game that you thought like a attack was coming while
I
we
did
were
say
in that
that.
room, like a lone survivor situation. So that whole time we were doing the thing, I was getting ready to
Oh,
rock.
really?
Yeah.
Well, it figures like
prepared.
It felt like
it's
it
the State
was
of the
it.
Union. Everybody's there. Just hit it once. And
We haven't
won.
left yet. We haven't
Kiefer,
left fast
Kiefer
enough.
Sutherland behind.
Is Scanlan the like agricultural department secretary that's like in the White House
Oh,
while
the
everybody else is at
designated
the State
survivor?
Union?
Designated survivor, yeah.
Yeah.
Not lone survivor.
Oh, wow.
That is
Navy SEAL.
not true.
Do you know where Scanlan is right now?
I don't, and I haven't spoken to Matt about it at all.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But Matt's
Legitimately.
also alluded that we've got Luda.
that we're going to be Vox Machina.
We're gonna come back, baby. We got this
Boy.
3-prong attack.
Gotta practice.
I know.
You gotta practice.
I need at least 2 Taylor Swift inspos.
Sure.
Chambered.
I gotta sing again. I gotta feel my voice so I can sing again.
Or rap.
Yeah, maybe it'll be spoken word.
He's mellowed out in his hundreds?
How old is he?
101.
101 now.
101.
But Gnomes lived till 400. You're still young and spry.
I know, but that's not fun, so I'm gonna play him a little older.
Also, I'm not really a gnome. I'm the Lord of the Hells.
Oh, that makes
I'm
sense. It's
naturally-
all distraction.
All the gnomes are the Lord of the Hells.
Yeah, look, that's
There are no such thing as gnomes in this world.
It's just
been-
three gnomes in a trench
Uh-huh.
coat.
Yep.
The Lord of the Hells.
Yep. The whole time.
I am looking forward to that so much. What a cool idea.
Yeah, and we get to do Mighty Nine too.
And Mighty Nine.
And where are they right now?
I know.
None of it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I know everything around here, though.
Well,
No, you don't.
technically, this is only like 2 weeks after our London live show.
Oh.
The timing. It's like our Mighty
They've
Nine
been
reunion.
doing that, but 2 weeks. That's a long time in this.
In game time?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot's
Mighty
happened.
Nine could have
So
done a shit
Trent's
ton of stuff.
inside of a big ass weird thing, and
Yeah.
we're all victorious. Not wedded yet.
Not
But
wedded.
engaged.
That's right.
Yeah.
Engaged.
But now Ford's getting cold feet.
Shut up.
That would be awesome.
If he stood her
The
up at
whole
the
time when he comes back, he's like, I don't know if I should
That's
have done
right.
that. It was impulsive. What do I do, Caleb?
I think maybe we're rushing things. It's only been 20 years.
How long have they been? No.
How long has it been, Danny?
7 years.
7 years! Just like the
Right.
ring.
Just
Don't
like
say
the
it like
ring
that.
at 7 days.
I wish it was 7 years. If you could watch the VHS and you're like, I got 7
I got
years to
7
get my
years, yeah.
affairs in order. That's not so bad.
That's also like a guaranteed immortality for 7 years.
Yeah, and then you just got to show one other motherfucker on VHS. That's fine. Hard though, 'cause it's hard to find VHS players.
Yeah, you're screwed if you get something now.
Oh my God.
That's
That's the
new-
ultimate horror.
I would just pull up on the street with one VHS and a TV, like on the street, and open the door and make people watch it, then drive off.
The Ring is actually about planned obsolescence. that's the late stage capitalism.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Scanlan, we don't know about. The Mighty Nine, we know most everyone.
Yeah.
We don't know if we'll get Caduceus or Kingsley.
Ooh.
Dang, I'm stoked.
I kind of hope for Caduceus because we had
I do too.
Kingsley.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I want
Kingsley's
Caduceus back.
off
I miss
doing
Caduceus.
like
Plank King stuff.
plinking stuff.
Yeah, that's right. He's planking.
Yeah, Kingsley's off doing like pirate stuff. He might be a little hard to get a hold of.
I like. He's like, will be the Plank King, and he's just in jail on dark side.
Yeah.
It's arrested.
That would be
just talking mad
beautiful.
shit from jail. I took over. Everything's great here. Don't come visit. Everything's great.
You're not allowed.
The Plank King totally abdicated when I asked him.
He was
I'm fine.
very reasonable about it, honestly. He was like, I don't want this title anymore.
The letterhead says prison.
We got cool ass titles. Speaking of titles.
What's that mean?
Oh yeah, our titles that we all got.
Titles.
Yeah. I thought you meant like a title sequence.
Well, we have that too.
We do have that. That's true.
Yeah.
I had to write them down. I don't.
I did
remember.
too.
Lupine. I think sexual prowess. Prince.
That's
Chetney
probably.
Pockaby was mine. Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
There was lupine in there.
Do you think your fan is because of
My one fan.
your one fan, your
Scale
dozens
Bearer
of
Wayland?
fan? Is
Oh, my super fan.
yeah,
It's because of your wish.
because of your wish.
I know.
Mandalorian. Do you think they existed before? And like you would have already become the most infamous toy maker in all of history, and then you didn't know, and now she's gonna do it in some weird, creepy way.
You guys, Rome wasn't built in a day.
What does that mean?
Things have been in motion for a long time. This is all part of a grand master plan. I have in fact been tracking this gentleman's eBay profile and making sure that he was the top bidder
Oh
on
yeah.
all of the pieces that I've been putting up.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a zine.
They have a
That
scene.
sent me.
I want to make a zine now.
Matt went so hard,
went
and
so
he was going so hard and so fast I could barely keep up. He was like, "What does he find?" What fuck? I don't know. An egg, wooden egg,
I loved that.
tallow collection.
What are
Wait,
they called?
that
The
was-
poppers?
Yeah.
Sea poppers.
The
Sea
sea
poppers.
poppers.
Sea poppers. Yep.
Will you sign my pop?
So cute.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we went on a Funko tirade. Love y'all.
Yeah. But this. Can you do it in green ink?
Y'all want to know your titles again?
Yes. Yeah. Hit it.
Yeah.
Right here.
I mean, I know mine, but
Yes, Chetney Pockaby, Sexual Lupine Paragon, no. High Hunter and Lupine Paragon.
that's it.
Lady Fern Calloway, Fae Scion of the Ancient Flame.
Cool.
Laudna, Veil Mistress of the Shadow Tree. Ashton the Reforged, Hammer of Paradox.
Ooh,
That's a good
hammer.
title.
Pet.
Dorian Storm, Master Muse and Son of the Wind.
Son of the wind.
Imogen Tumult, Exultant Hope of the Red Storm.
A little weak.
Orim of the Arashari, Savior Blade of the Tempest.
Yeah.
Breus Doomseed, Nascent Might of the Platinum's Call.
Nascent might.
I don't know what
that
nascent
word
means.
Means new or emerging.
Oh, great.
I don't think that's
My favorite is that, like, in canon, Keyleth gave us all these titles, which meant, like, an hour before this meeting, she was like, shit. I need a notebook.
Thank you, Danny,
I
by
gotta,
the way.
Yeah,
I gotta think about all these fucking names.
She wasn't making it. She was saying it confidently. She was not making it up on
No,
the
she
spot.
planned that. She wrote that shit the night
Tempest.
before.
It was fully
Had
like,
somebody else
she had it
make
sky written on the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Above everybody's head. Like a
Honestly,
teleprompter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, using skywriting as like a prompter behind the crowd is actually pretty fucking dope.
Everybody behind them is like,
Yeah,
yes.
like, whoa.
People in the back are mouthing their names.
Yeah.
And then she just waves her hand like she's being really cool and it just goes away.
Yeah.
The title technically like Hope of the Red Storm. Isn't that bad? Couldn't that be I'm the Red Storm's hope?
Or you're the hope.
From the Reds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Could be double meaning though if I betray you all.
Maybe because she's clued in and knows that you have to die first before you can achieve your ultimate, like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Dumbledore knew that Harry had to go, so you have to.
Spoilers.
He really doesn't know the story.
I don't.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Oh, well, this is a variant of history that I made up.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure it's all positive stuff. You're going to turn the Red Storm into a plus.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh!
that brings us to the Tower of Inquiry.
Already.
It's very simple, you guys. We're going to take turns pulling blocks from the tower. Danny Carr will read us the corresponding fan question, and we'll each give our own answer. And if for some reason the tower should fall, there will be terrible and immediate consequences for the person responsible. And hey, since we had fun playing Spin the Bottle in the last game, remember when we did that?
I did. It was awesome.
That was actually really great. Let's decide who picks using
Oh!
this bedazzled bottle.
I was wondering what that was.
Adding rules.
You know what I realized afterwards is that I could have used my mage hand to make anybody kiss anybody I wanted to, and I wasn't.
Next
doing it.
time.
I was kind of wondering
Damn,
if someone
how
was
fair
going
of you.
to do that.
I'm gonna do that next time.
I
I
love
was
you
using my
tried to
mage
do
hand
it,
to
but
make sure
with
it
your
pointed at me every time.
claw
Uh-huh.
in a very
I got to make out with
assuming way.
Imogen,
Yeah,
right?
I could have just
Awesome.
moved it.
Yeah.
No, but you didn't want him.
I was the make-out bandit. I got Dorian, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Fern.
And Fern. Yeah, I already had that, though.
Everyone's had fun.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like a return pass.
Okay, let's see here.
Is this going to spin forever?
Yeah.
Mike.
Like the other
This
one.
flies off the table. Whoa, whoa.
Ah, you.
You got to split
Is it you?
Okay.
Me.
Split it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it. I'll take it.
All right.
Stay back here.
I'm pulling. What? It looks so brand new.
It
Yeah, it
is.
looks
It's a new
pristine.
tower.
Kerplunk last time.
It went kerplunk last time?
35.
35. All right.
35.
All right. From Brittany St. Cyr. I don't think I'm lined up with the camera.
What up,
Sorry
St.
about
Cyr?
that, guys.
My favorite saint.
Brittany St. Cyr, what is your favorite piece of Exandrian lore, or what lore topics are your favorite to delve into?
Oh, Malaya's Mare.
Jesus.
Best city ever.
Jesus.
Untapped reservoir. My beloved Malaya's Mare.
No.
He sleeps at night and I just hear him going,
Malaya's Mare. You see Ludinus? He got all fucking tweaky when I mentioned it because it was the
know.
best question.
I know, it was
I
a
got
good
up under
question.
his ass. My hand was in there. I was just working.
Oh, where was your hand?
Up his ass.
Up in his
It was
butt.
up Ludinus's ass. Malaya's Mare, the key to everything.
How did it feel up there? Did it feel hot? Because he's the Lord of Hells.
It was. It was magmarific.
But yeah.
It was incredible. I think Shattered Teeth and
Shattered Teeth.
Malaya's
I want to
Mare.
know more about Shattered Teeth for sure.
I know I've answered this before, but there was like a panel or something. I think it was when we were in London, and Matt was like, "Oh yeah, and the underwater society in the middle of the ocean."
Yeah.
Mermaid campaign. I'm just saying.
Yes,
one
mermaid.
shot.
I've been trying.
We need to do.
Did you know there's big ass pink and purple worms trapped in blocks of ice up in Isocross that like civilizations chisel through the ice and like eat parts of the worm and it gives people like powers and shit? Yeah, it's in these books that Matt fucking wrote. It's amazing. There's all sorts of shit. It's Silra. We've only seen like a fucking fifth of it. There's so much good stuff.
We gotta see. I didn't know we made books. Just like you didn't know we made
They have words in them, which is a
You didn't
natural
know.
repulsion.
We have books. Fuck.
This is my job, you guys.
No, we're not.
No, but we're
because
not
it's
allowed to
close
read
up.
the damn books.
Yep.
So
That's
How do
Danny
I?
said we couldn't read.
how do you know about that? You read the books.
Danny read them to me.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Really? You're calling out our audiobook
Yep.
exchange? That was a secret between you and me.
It's true.
Hey Kyle, for real though, let's not forget about mermaid campaign.
Yeah.
Let's put that on my whiteboard.
Are you just gonna do? Like
I'm
a
not
serial
involved in
reminder?
mermaid campaigns somehow.
serious?
I'm gonna be so mad.
Is that what we're doing for
I want to be a
Halloween?
mermaid so bad. Should we all be mermaids?
Mermaids and mermen?
We got to come up with a Halloween costume, you
We haven't
guys.
said it yet, have we?
Well, no.
Not
well,
for Four-Sided Dive.
Oh,
but
'cause
for
we're-
the show.
Yeah.
at the end of this episode, we're gonna pull for Four-Sided Dive.
No, but
no.
for the show, for the show.
No, I
Well,
don't
we
think
talked
said
about it.
We had some, we had some
Have we
things
finally
settle
really
on.
decided
Yeah.
though?
we need to reignite.
Did you already come up? You're like, we decided because I already got my stuff.
That's
I
the,
didn't get my stuff, but I thought we decided.
What was it?
Do I
we
spoil
don't spoil it, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll
on
pick it
air.
up after this.
I'll tell you guys.
I remember. I just didn't know if we decided
Yeah.
on that.
We haven't said it
Fraggle
out
Rock.
loud. So I guess it's not
Down to
locked
Fraggle
in.
Rock.
We gotta figure it out though. It's like around the corner.
I'll text the chain.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Okay,
a
I'm gonna spin again.
There's a what?
Yeah!
Someone else is spinning.
Get wrecked.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
go.
okay.
Got this,
Okay.
queen.
I hate it when they pick side ones. It makes it harder.
You have to pick a side one if you start.
I
Yes,
know,
you
it's
do. Don't pick a middle one that's pansy shit.
That's my way. My way.
This one's this is a tight.
My way.
Tower's tight.
Ooh, she tight?
She tight.
Ooh.
Oh.
Be gentle with her.
You got this, Marisha. If you knock it down on the
It's making
second.
me nervous. It's like, oh, wow.
Hey.
19.
No, 19.
No.
All right.
Tight screen.
From, I'm so glad that we got this one. From Twitch username, The Swan Ate My Baby. So far in the campaign, what has been your character's biggest achievement and what has been your character's biggest regret?
Oh.
Boy.
I don't know if I could say this about myself personally, let alone my character.
Well, let's start with achievements.
What was the other part?
Regret.
Regret.
There are only two things. And they're in direct opposition of
This is a weird episode.
I feel like I know, right? I feel like it just happened, but I'm really happy that you are free of Delilah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
That's, I mean,
pretty good.
that's for years. That's what
Yeah,
she's been wanting.
yeah.
That's better than going to the fucking moon. God, y'all are lame. We went to the moon. Nobody else has done that. We did it. You got free of Delilah.
Yeah, but I'm just talking for years.
Ludinus spent
It's
more
true, I
of
met
her
my
life
mom,
with
too.
Delilah in her head than
Hope
she did
Alan
without
Shepard
her.
isn't watching this.
Ooh,
Or Ed Harris.
achievements. What have we done?
Nothing important.
What have we done in this campaign?
Nothing. You've made no improvement on anyone's lives or bettered any cause anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
Sorry, the
no.
swan ate my baby. I'm sorry for them. I'm sorry they can't remember things. It deserves better, the swan ate my
Made
baby.
basement porn.
We didn't make a
great.
basement point.
I was the front wheel of a race car.
That was awesome.
That was pretty great.
That was fun.
That's true.
We paid like several years probably worth of rent to Shadana, to an old lady.
Yes.
And brought her groceries.
Yep.
That's something to be proud of. That happened in like the first episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did we rescue orphans or free a town or or make any discernible difference in anyone's lives?
I know.
You did literally free a town. You did
we?
help Hearthdale.
What's that?
That's the town in a soul. Well, technically you didn't do it.
Well,
But
We did, yeah, we did. And then I murdered Bordor.
yes.
We also protected
So-
the king and queen
Biggest
of Uthodurn.
Oh, that was a
Biggest
good one.
regret.
That was a good one.
Protected them.
Yeah, king
Yeah.
and queen doesn't compare to the moon landing.
No, but that felt good.
Yeah.
That felt good.
I think Chetney's biggest regret was leaving so many broken hearts up and down the Lucidian coast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just just wrecking game from like Port Damali to Nicodranus.
That's the Menagerie Coast.
Whatever. There's just so many. They all kind of bleed together. I just know there were
Why
a lot
are
of
you also
moonlit nights.
dumb?
It's a lot of lore, you guys. It's okay.
A lot of sand, a lot of places.
We kept Ashton from exploding.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty big
I mean, achievement.
achievement.
Yeah, he literally
That was amazing.
because
Yeah.
of Deanna's.
Because of Deanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that was more of Deanna's achievement.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're useless.
I basically gave Ashton the ring, so that was my achievement.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, y'all were healing and stuff, but we know what saved the day. I don't even know why you guys are in the campaign. It's basically just me at this point.
Yeah. Well, you're.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know anything that I've done that was really like good though.
You helped me chase away a bird called Shithead. Pretty good.
Part of the backstory. Fucking bird.
Yeah.
I probably still have some regrets about how Dancer thinks of fresh cut grass.
Aw.
I personally regret that I never followed up with Devaxian D.
Dude, yes.
Which
and it's
is probably
kinda
gonna
too
come
late
back.
now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
How
Yeah. Why would we reach out to him?
yeah.
There's
a bummer.
always a chance.
That's true.
Any regrets over killing your whole adventuring party?
No,
before?
that was fun.
Okay, that's all good.
Yeah.
I probably could have handled the sword incident with Orem better. Maybe.
You have regrets about that?
But not really.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm sure Ludinus does.
Yeah. I regret, yeah, no, I think I regret it. I think I regret not getting my mom off the moon. In that moment of like not trusting her enough to bring her with us.
Yeah.
I was just afraid she was
Betray us?
still too indoctrinated and she was gonna
I
find
still,
out our secrets and head back.
I still think that's valid.
Yeah, or
it
Ludinus
is,
had
right? It
planted
could
like
happen.
a.
I still think it's
But then I also feel like if we would have gotten her, I like let her be re-indoctrinated. Like she had just started to break away and I was like, stay, let it all come back to you. At least she's still like trying to help us, hopefully.
Yeah.
and she's not
Hopefully.
betraying us.
So is it fair to say that if your mom kicks it, it'll be a regret, but if you could save her, achievement?
Yes.
TBD.
Yeah.
All right.
Spin that bottle.
Oh,
Yeah, Laura,
Yeah.
you do it.
spinning it on the jewels.
Perfect.
Wow.
That's
Nice.
kind of weird.
Going this way?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, how's your back? Are you okay?
What happened to your back?
Did you do something?
No,
Are
we're
you
just-
sunburned
we're
or
just
something?
Old.
Oh, you're just
old.
Yeah. We took Ronan to
We,
Disneyland.
yeah, so we walked around so
Had
much.
to push his ass in the stroller.
Yeah.
Heavy dude now.
He's just on this little golden chariot.
Oh no, and I already touched it, but
It was
this
great.
is
I
a
used the
danger
stroller as
zone.
like a
Yeah.
battering ram.
Oh yeah.
I was just
It's
shoving
all
it through
moving.
people.
Danny,
Cow catcher on the
I
front
can't
of
help
the train.
you. There's nothing I can
They
do.
were like, hey, and I
Take
was
a
like,
breath,
watch out for the
breath,
kid.
I was overconfident.
Use my son to beat
Oh, yeah.
people.
They get mad and they look down, see that sweet thing.
Oh.
This
You went to
is
the bottom?
It's an unstable.
Oh!
Oh, you're such an asshole.
30.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Alrighty.
An unnatural fear.
What was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
I didn't see it move.
It's something. Okay, 30 from Renee. Sometimes tension is high and there are arguments between characters. How do you manage those situations outside of the game and check in with each other as friends?
Oh, that's a
speaking of
great
Swordgate.
question. So yeah, speaking of Swordgate. No, I mean, I guess speaking of Swordgate, Liam and I immediately like the cameras cut and then walked up to each other and we're like, that was dope. So like,
That's what you said, and he was like, Fuck
You
you.
bitch.
Yeah, fuck you, Ray. We're to replace half the set.
Your office now.
Yeah, we look for the little micro expressions while it's going down, because there's usually like a little look or a laugh or a grin or something, and then it's like back into game face.
Yeah.
And that's always good. And if you can't find one of those, because sometimes it's super deep, then half the fun is knowing like, oh shit, how far is this gonna go? Like,
Yeah.
is this cool? I don't know. And
I mean-
feel your heart rate like.
Yeah.
And then in situations like with Ashton, right? When
Yeah.
that all was happening, I
We
was
were
getting genuinely
mad.
angry that
Yeah.
that choice had happened and all these things were going down. And like, we all talked as a group afterwards, right? Let's talk this through and settle this before we.
You did. You vamoosed.
As soon as that episode was done, I could feel there was tension at the table. I silently just got my stuff and I left. I think you guys stayed and talked about it.
We did.
I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I just went to my car and drove home.
Oh no! And then you were like, hey, everything's fine when you got
Yep,
back.
yep. I assume it was resolved.
Yeah. It was great.
It was.
Yep.
Okay. I would say then
I just left.
95% of the time
Incredible.
where it's cool.
I don't even know.
I think I might have stopped at the kitchen to get my food, but then I left. I didn't want to see my friends mad at each other.
I feel like that's the most angry that we'd ever been, like
About
playing
it.
about a thing in
About
game.
a thing in game.
I was pretty mad when Caleb gave up the,
Oh,
the
yeah,
beacon,
that's-
but
Caleb gave it, but it ended up being a great moment.
in a different way. And they're both great moments.
They are great moments.
Yeah.
Big choices.
But it's just a real game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody that plays D&D or any tabletop game is like, oh yeah, I've never had a moment where players, like one side of the table wasn't pissed at the other. Like, especially 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years, you gotta have a couple moments where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Just, that's what makes it so good. Also,
We've all
care?
experienced Allison grabbing us by the collar, throwing us against a wall,
Yeah,
and being like,
yeah.
"Don't fuck with me."
yeah, 100%.
He does it all the time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, well, I'll say 9 times out of 10, it's gone down to 90%. We'll like get in arguments in game, but then be like, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Drama's fun.
it's drama, it's a
Yeah.
collaborative element. But then there are a few times. But I feel like that's less even about like in character player drama and more like you made a really big like game choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It affects all.
And
of
it's
us.
It affects
usually
all of
like
us,
it's
yeah.
usually if a player makes a choice without talking to anybody else at the table about it and just like does something that
Yeah.
is like game changing.
Yeah.
That happens also when we start a battle.
Yes.
Like, okay, the plan is we're just gonna go talk. And then
then one
someone
person's like,
attacks.
"I'm gonna
like,
fucking
well, fuck
run."
this. I guess
Yeah.
we're doing this now.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
What you ran into battle at one point in time, and I remember Taliesin having a great one-liner saying, "Please stick to something resembling the plan." Like not even the plan, just
Oh well.
yeah.
Well,
There's
But-
so many of us. Someone's bound to start some shit.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of like handling it though, I don't know.
We talk real good.
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Except
talk
for
about
you who
it.
runs away.
Yeah, but
You're great at talking, Sam.
oh, I don't know.
Plus, there's always like, it all comes with context afterwards. Like in the game, you can't be like, pause. What
the
the fuck
fuck?
are you
Yeah,
thinking?
yeah.
Right? And then afterwards, I was trying to do that. I didn't think that, or I thought you guys knew that. And you're like, oh, okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's so few and far between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was just a straight up home game, we would 100% do that at the table, like during the game.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah,
me?
like, wait,
is
why
the
would you do
plan
that?
here?
Yeah.
The old tree who smoked weed said this was a bad idea, Taliesin. It's a very,
I think it was said
I think we said that.
above the table, yeah. Yeah, we try to do it the professional improv way. We're like, we're picking up on the cues. We
Yeah.
get what you laying down. What the fuck is happening right now? They're gonna come heal me. Who? You're up there by yourself.
We have nothing. Because I remember, because like Travis and I sit next to each other, and I remember me and him like talking off the side, and we're like, we're just gonna, what the fuck can we do about this?
Yeah.
We can't do shit except for sit here and be fucking mad.
Uh-huh. Like 100 feet down the pyramid.
Or like Laura and you as FCG, we're like, God, and I remember you looking over and being like, do something, and I was like,
What are we
there,
gonna
I can make bees come out of my mouth. I don't know how that's gonna fucking help in this moment. Like, yeah.
Turn into a wolf.
Yeah. Wait, what are we supposed to do right now? Okay. Yeah, Travis, you're the final one. Final spinny spin.
Please don't let it be me.
Kyle. No.
Did you just nope out of
He
it?
noped out.
Bonus spin.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, God, I'm a suck. God, it's already compromised.
Really compromised. Just pull from the other bottom piece.
Over
Like
here?
that. Yeah, do that one, because it'll balance it out.
I feel like you're setting me up for failure.
Saw that smile.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Good job, baby.
50!
50? That doesn't make any sense. 15, I
Oh,
assume.
50, 5-0.
No, it's not.
5.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, there is. For some reason, I thought I hold the.
The Lord of Hell!
I was like, 30 questions. Oh shit! No, there's more. Okay, it is. How did you come? Oh, from the Unicorn Elf from the Beacon Discord.
It's a great name.
So good.
enough, yeah.
How did you come about choosing your characters for Downfall? How hands-on could you be on deciding factors? Laura and Marisha, this is a great question for you two.
Well, I wasn't in Downfall,
No, I know, but you
but
helped.
I
Still there
was
for-
there. And
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
listened.
I know who was in
watched.
Downfall.
Yeah.
Well, this one was unique, because of course.
You used a focus group.
Yeah.
Well, you're not
sent the
creating
writers home.
characters straight from the get-go. You're not going, oh, this is the city, and I'm going to create a character that lives in that city. That was the
Sound like
Is that the brown note?
Ronan. Did we already tell this story?
Well, I don't know. Tell it.
Ronan, we were putting him to bed, and just out of the blue, he's like listening to his bedtime story, and he just goes, hey, you know what mommy's burps sound like? And we were like, what? And he goes, oh, what?
He's tucked in. We're done bedtime. He's got his little blanket pulled up tight. The lights are low. You know what mommy burp sounds like? A rat. I was in the dark. I lost my shit. A rat.
That was great.
You howitzer.
And
You
then
and
I like
Marisha.
I'll burp at home, and he'll be like, see? That's what I meant.
You hear it across the house.
Yep.
I love that.
Anyway, this one was different because you were just creating a character. You had certain ones to choose from.
Yeah, you had a certain pool of gods.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, which we kind of answered on the last Four-Sided Dive.
Yeah.
Which
about
Sam
like
watched.
obviously, yeah.
I've
He watches
seen it
everything.
on
all of it.
beacon.tv.
Yeah. So
Tune in for cooldown. Yes.
it was like kind of like what gods interest us and which gods would have been involved in this.
Yeah.
And then it was like finding it as a group and going, these ones seem to mesh in the most fun ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know Brendan was like, yeah, it makes, like, if you don't play any portrayer gods, they'll be NPCs.
Yeah.
So,
Portrayers.
portrayers.
Perpetrators.
But then early on, we were like, no one else could play the Matron of Ravens except for Laura Bailey.
Or Liam O'Brien.
Or Liam. Liam would be a good matron, honestly.
Yeah,
He would have done a great job.
he would have done good.
Yeah.
He can see you, Travis.
Oh.
But yeah, it was good. Thank you
Oh, Jesus.
to Brittany St. Cyr. Was that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Swan ate my baby. Renee.
Rini.
Just Renee,
Renee.
and the unicorn elf.
And the unicorn elf. And if you have a question for our Tower of Inquiry, you can enter it at critroll.com/tower.
Tower.
Now it is time to slide into the deep dive, slide into my deep dive, where lore keeper Danny Carr dispenses her very well-crafted quandaries from within novelty beverage repositories, and we cram them into our mind holes with our eyes, which is commonly known as reading. Jesus fucking Christ, Kyle.
Do we have
I don't
mind
think
holes?
a quandary is a question.
We have mind
A
holes?
quandary
look
is
at
a
your new
problem.
cup.
Yep.
Is
It's
a
a
mind
quan-
hole
quandary
here?
is-
I think a quandary is
I have
a
That's
two
not
mind
yours.
holes, if so.
I feel like it should be splattered with like
Maybe third.
Define
paint.
quandary.
instead of Sharpie. Thank you. Don't you think?
It's a
Thank you,
state
Danny.
of perplexity or uncertainty.
Sorry.
Okay.
It
How do
is
we
a
determine who
dilemma.
goes
It
first?
is not a
We
question.
go.
Marisha tells us.
We'll change it in
Oh, yeah,
post.
she
I
decides.
think he meant queries.
I bet Kyle really appreciates the nitpicking
Call
of his script.
It might be, wait, was it query and I said it
No,
wrong?
you said it right. It was just written wrong.
Wow, Sam. Wow.
I feel that so deeply.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
sorry, guys.
Austin,
Who's
good
going
makeup.
first, Marisha? Who's
Serving me
gotta go
well.
first?
I'll go first.
Oh my God, 20 years later. Fuck.
Get off. Okay. That's what she said. Does having Delilah in the soul anchor change how you approach playing Laudna? I mean, yeah. It's a literal weight lifted off my shoulders and soul. My soldiers.
Oh God. You're fired. Shoulders?
Quandaries.
Shoulders.
Yeah, no, it feels like
Shoulders.
feels like you can move forward now. It's like a breath of fresh
I
air.
don't think I've ever seen your cup.
I don't have to.
My cup?
Yeah.
I know, because we're never on the show together. 'Cause
That's right.
Our son.
Oh, yeah.
We'll try
is
and leave
fair.
one
This is a
responsible
rare-
adult
Yeah,
home.
this is
Watching
rare.
the kid.
We are
We
letting
just put him to bed
Chance
and ran out of the house.
Omar.
He's finally at that age.
Omar.
do some mac and cheese in a dog bowl and
Like, get on it.
Omar ate all the mac and cheese in the dog bowl.
yep. We'll let Chainsaw take care of him.
They'd probably be okay.
They'd probably be.
Am I going?
Yeah.
You mentioned in the cool down how difficult it is to separate your thoughts as the matron experiencing downfall versus Imogen watching 1,000 years later. What is the why? What?
What did I do?
Nope.
No, this is-
What is
All
that
her.
brain gymnastics like? What? And
What
how
are
do you
these
keep
word
it all straight?
gymnastics?
That's there's not a lot of space left for any of it. How do I keep it all straight? I think a lot before I talk. And then you throw in, Jester into the mix, and like the minute she's mentioned, it's just like, yeah.
The elevator music
that's
starts
gonna
playing
be-
in your
that's
brain.
Gonna be rough when
Yeah.
when we're jumping.
What is Jester's elevator music? Because it's like sometimes you get the girl from Ipanema, but I feel like Jester's would be different.
Elevator music's a good question.
Jester's elevator music would be whatever TikTok song is the most popular
In the moment.
in the moment. Right now it's please, please, please. That's the most popular one right now.
We should do character elevator music. Grog's would be like, C is for cookie.
Yeah.
Words would be like, don't tell my heart. my
Breaking
Not
heart.
a cowboy anymore.
He's always a cowboy. Never get rid of them boots.
Oh my God, Ford and Imogen would get along so great.
Don't let him
Maybe
meet.
they'll meet.
The wedding. Think of the wedding.
Oh no!
Imogen would never go for it.
Maybe
I
she
don't
will.
know. He's handsome.
Would Ford?
Danny, don't put me on the spot.
It would be so
She's
weird
got mind control powers.
That's true.
for you to leave your fiance, who's your real wife,
For my
for
wife.
your wife.
Yeah.
Sounds like something we
Yeah.
should
Pretty
explore,
fucked up.
Samuel.
Yep.
Sounds
Good
right
episode.
with possibility.
Now that's a what if.
Yeah.
That's a
That's the
what
one.
if.
Yeah.
Grog made his first cameo. How was it to see your boy, and what was the best part? Matt's impersonation was my favorite part. Also Breas almost picking a fight with him, and then seeing Grog and Pike reunited was amazing. And he represented himself so well
It's so good.
in the council. He is
did great.
just doing a great job,
He was doing such a good bodyguard work.
right?
He was so good.
Man,
Especially considering apparently he was a little toasty.
was he
He's just a little wasty pants during the council meeting.
was he drinking?
Yeah, he had
Well,
been drinking beforehand.
Matt threw that in as Pike, where she was like, I told you shouldn't have had
I
those
was
pints.
laughing too hard. I was
before.
missing some of it. My eyes were watering. I was
Yeah.
laughing so much. His stupid face, just like the.
When is Grog not a little bit toasty face?
That's true.
I know.
Always got ale.
I'm sure he found another one of those big jars that just auto-generates the liquid. That was probably one of the
Yeah, I
first
feel like he
things
still has his alchemy jug.
did. What's in his bag of holding? That's what we gotta find out.
Wait, it's
Ooh,
like
now that's a really good TikTok.
70 years of shit in the bag of
Cultivated stuff, just slaw and body
It's been
parts.
70 It hasn't been 70 years.
70 years. 31. 31 years.
30 years?
Well,
31.
30 years. Okay.
Yeah, a campaign ended in
That's right.
812 PD. We are currently in 843 PD. And if
So
my math is
Old Man
correct,
Percy isn't too Old Man
31.
Percy. I was thinking Old Man Percy was going to be walking around with like a bad hip at this point, but
He built
No,
a new
he's got
one.
a cool cane that he doesn't actually need.
yeah,
built it
yeah,
up.
yeah. He doesn't actually need it.
his little unassuming cane.
Go get him.
Sam, how does it feel playing such a flirty character?
Look at your mug. I hadn't even seen it.
This is a
great.
temporary.
I love it.
Moo.
Moo.
After being in FCG's fleshy metal skin for so long, how does it feel to be flirty? It feels like stepping into an old slipper.
An old stanky slipper.
No, yeah, I mean, I feel like for the second campaign, I wanted to challenge myself and do something different and play a woman and play someone with a drinking problem. I wanted to play a healer. I wanted to play a robot. I wanted to play someone who wasn't really sure about human emotions. But now I just get to do what I do best, which is Mac.
Throw down the
Mac. I gotta treat myself well, so I'm just making it easy on
man.
myself. This is no-brainer shit.
How much charisma does Breas have?
So much.
Does he really, or are
Yeah,
you lying?
it's
right
his
now?
highest stat.
Is it one
Okay.
of your biggest
Oh, that's
mods,
right.
like plus 13 or something?
Yeah.
14.
14.
I have a plus 15 to deception.
Then why am I so much better at it than you?
Dang! Truth!
You're really not.
I gotta bump that
This-
up somehow.
This is one of those player conflicts.
This is where Sam disappears.
Don't
Destroy you.
embarrass me in front of the cameras like that ever again. You know how I care about my reputation and my image.
Oh my
I will
God.
I don't like them.
That was terrible.
That's what Matt does.
Yeah.
It is
Imagine.
fun watching you play Breas though, because I feel like this might be the biggest like when you go from Breas to Sam, it's the biggest whiplash because you'll be like, yeah, I just it is my God.
The ejector scene.
really good
That's so good.
Okay, let's see. What do we have?
Masubi.
Delilah Musubi. Delilah is trapped in the crystal, which Laudna got to metaphorically enter and experience. What do you think of Delilah's prison? It's what a shithole. Fucking shit. What shit?
All those words
God.
broke up.
I've been in this building for a lot of hours. It sucks, and it's nice to see.
Yeah.
There's no interior decorating that happened inside the Soul
Give her a
Anchor?
little hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Something to keep her occupied.
Leave her some wood chips.
Yeah.
I wonder. That's actually a good question. Can I go in there and do anything?
Change her
with it?
The
environment.
little Raven
Yeah.
Slumber, the little Pokeball had stuff.
Yeah.
Grog poo.
Yeah, Grog pooped in
lot
there
of
for
Grog
sure.
And
A lot of
Grog
trinket
Pokeball, yeah.
poo.
Yeah. It's just a barn.
Yeah.
I'll ask Matt if I can bring her White Castles or something every once in a while.
White
Yeah.
Castles.
I mean, she did take care of you for so many
I
years.
don't
did.
drink.
Yeah. What is this, Big Red?
Big Reds. Shout out to the
Yes.
South. Let's go. You don't know. Find it.
So like,
Governor,
would
yeah.
White Castle be like a Whitestone specific burger?
Yeah.
Whitestone Castle?
Whitestone Castle.
I'm sure we won't have any copyright issues with
You
that.
can just take another one.
Ludinus has. Why do I sound
What?
so fucking
You
drunk?
read so fast at home.
I
and then
know.
you're
Okay, I'm gonna read it like I'm smart.
okay.
Okay.
If it's an acting thing, she can do it.
Yeah.
Ludinus has seemingly confirmed his need for Rudisborn, and that he deeply.
Oh no, is there like... Is there a gas leak?
Stupid.
Methane poisoning.
Oh no! Okay. I'm
Smells
smart.
like farts.
I'm smart. Ludinus has seemingly confirmed his need for Rudisborn, and that he deeply wants Imogen in particular to join him. Listen, I can do this. What do you think his plans are, and how do you feel being the center of his focus?
Hey, you made it.
I did it.
Did it.
Top of the mountain.
I
What was the question?
I wasn't actually listening.
I feel like I know what his plans are, which are he's gonna take the Rudisborn. Predathos is. He's gonna try. No, I guess I don't really know what his plan is.
No, keep talking. It'll come together by the time you finish. Just keep
He's
going.
gonna use the Rudisborn to break through the gate. And Predathos is gonna recognize them as part of himself, and he's gonna like either absorb them to gain his power back, or he's gonna siphon Predathos into all the Rudisborn.
Siphon. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
And then the Rudisborn.
As opposed to a single host. Wait, what was the first part of his plan you said that you think is his plan?
Well, because Predathos is stuck in the gate, right? The
Yeah.
The
hallowed
crystal
cave
thing,
or hallowed cage.
Yep. Hallowed door,
And
okay.
I think the Rudisborn will be able to get through it because they have part of Exandria and part of Predathos.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
We don't even know what it looks like.
no.
Predathos could be a humanoid, a creature.
It could be a star creature.
Could be an egg.
They were saying that the blue crystal was like a representation of what Predathos was. So
Yeah.
it's like
It's gonna be a beacon.
Dude, that's the
I feel
that's
like
the
it's
thing.
Luxon.
I feel like
the
it's Luxon.
It's got to be
Predathos
connected.
is the Luxon?
Or like connected to the same
Yeah.
type of creature.
Because the
Luxon
Luxon isn't like a yeah, the Luxon was like kind of in the same vein. It feels like as Predathos in terms of like it's not part of the prime like the deities. It's something else.
They said that the Luxon is predates the deities, right?
Yeah.
And landed on Exandria from another place. Like it crashed onto Exandria, and they're finding pieces of this creature.
yeah.
And they're searching for all of the pieces. But like
gotta be
in
involved
the
in some
vision,
way.
Predathos landed in the same crash of light.
Yeah.
I think he looks like Slim Goodbody.
Who's that?
You should Google it.
Okay. Is that a scary thing?
No, he was a man in the 80s who taught you about your body by wearing a skin-tight Lycra suit that had the human...
Oh, that guy.
this guy.
Curly hair, right? Yeah.
John Burstein.
Wait, he has a name?
Well,
We
obviously.
didn't need that. We didn't need
It's
that.
Slim Goodbody.
Slim Goodbody.
What you thought that Slim Goodbody was
his actually his birth name?
Birth name?
Wait, his Lycra suit has a diagram of a body.
Yeah.
You don't remember that? Oh, 80s.
Yeah.
This
What was it
I
like for
missed this
Chetney to
one.
play such a massive part in Ludinus' ritual as the one handling
yeah.
her surgery?
You were huge.
I was so ready for that surgery. I wasn't even nervous at all.
He looks like Screech.
He does look like Screech.
Wait, hold up. Oh yeah,
Yeah. God, I watched a lot of him.
yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah, I basically had your non-life in my hands as your
did.
surgeon,
You kind of did.
and I was not sweating it one bit. I could only succeed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, of course.
Like a surgeon.
I'm not a surgeon. I have wood chisel. I mean, anything is a plus.
Yeah.
You definitely took a wood chisel to my chin.
100%. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody, if you've never messed with a wood chisel out there, careful. Sharp as, yeah.
If you had been like an actual living person, it just would have been gushes of blood all over everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was just
It
molasses.
was fully flayed.
Just
Yeah, and I wasn't gentle
Black.
either. Like I didn't do like the,
Yeah.
I feel like I did a crack.
Well, you opened your own chest. Because you did the hellhound
Yeah,
thing
I
too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kind of ruined the fun. But yeah.
Breas smoked the heroism pipe, showing a moment of great intensity when he killed a follower. Why was that moment chosen? And why did you highlight that Asmodeus did not speak to Breas? That moment was chosen because it was a moment of true devotion to the Lord of the Devils, to the ruler of all the hells, to the king of evil. And I highlighted the moment, I highlighted the fact that Asmodeus did not speak to Breas because that was a sad moment for Breas, and probably because Sam Riegel was still trying to endear you guys to me.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Because, you know, it would be very easy for you to be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't hang out with this guy because he's evil. But if he's evil and pathetic,
Yeah.
then maybe you'll hang out with him more.
Got a little chip on his shoulder.
But if he's evil and
Got a
pathetic,
thing to prove.
he could be not pathetic if he's with the Platinum Dragon.
That's true.
Yeah. Asmodeus is keeping him pathetic.
Save this for in-game.
Okay, sorry.
Don't fucking embarrass me like this.
Here he goes again. That's happening.
And
again.
I will destroy you.
He's like, I left during the conflict, but he just blacked out and didn't realize he was the one driving it all. Fucking memento style.
How did Ludinus feel standing up to the council about her powers and connection to death? That was terrifying.
Oh.
I didn't know how that was going to go.
Yeah, I know.
Me neither. I feel like the point, I mean, Matt is just so good. Matt was so good in that moment. Like the shit he was just rattling off his head. And I feel like the point I was trying to get to, he completed it. Where I'm like, yeah, like the light and darkness, beautiful darkness, it's
And then he's like,
good.
because death needs life to live? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, and he was like,
Yes.
yes, you only get, what did he say? Fuck. He's like, oh, shadow
light
is when
without the
you
dark,
are, yeah, is cast from the light. There's a balance. You need light to have darkness. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that
That what he
is
said.
what I meant, what he said.
This goes back to your question, Danny, about separating minds
Yeah.
as the matron versus Imogen. Because in that moment, I was thinking like the matron, like trying to justify it because
Yeah.
her ideals are she's so very, very, very against undead and anything that has an unnatural life. And it was her priestesses that stood up and defended you.
Yes.
Priestai. That stood up and defended you, and I was like, would they do that? But at the same time, I feel like, then I went into the matron's head of going, well, I feel like she would hate Delilah for doing that to you,
Yeah, that's interesting.
but she wouldn't hate you because that was not a choice that you made.
yeah,
You didn't
That's
choose
fair.
to give yourself undeath or an elongated life.
yeah.
So,
She's the victim.
yeah.
As far as we know.
Yeah. Maybe that
What
lobster.
doesn't break? Coming out in just a couple months.
Yeah.
Do I have another
We're
one?
two.
Hey, this is for both of us.
Ooh.
Imogen and Laudna are back together. What was it like playing them on the outs? And how does it feel for them both to have reconciled after the Delilah debacle?
I mean, once again, so much easier to be past this.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like breaking up with a coworker. You're like, well, I've got to still see you every day.
I know.
Are we together? Are we not? This is weird.
Yeah. And also like
So-
breaking up with somebody, like not because you don't want to be with them, but because like it's just not healthy.
Yeah, in the place that they're in.
Yeah. But everything's healthy.
So much better.
You're not going to break up with Matt, are you? I mean, is that
How did you
Coworker.
Coworker?
like extrapolate that?
What?
extrapolate?
Explain,
It's a liquid you.
extrapolate.
Quandary.
How did you exfoliate that from what I said?
Marisha was talking about some guy that she dated at a Wendy's once.
Yeah.
All right. You're not going to break up with Matt, are you?
Whitestone Andy.
What's the worst
just
job?
saying words.
What's the worst job you ever worked? And Sam, you don't have to answer this
I
because you've never
can't.
worked.
I can't answer that. This. The only job I've ever had.
Aw, thanks, Sam.
That's cute.
Well, it's the best and the worst. It's the only.
The worst job I've ever had. I mean, I worked in retail. There were some gnarly things that some asshole people that you dealt with in retail. I worked at Charlotte Russe.
You worked at Charlotte Russe?
that? Is
I
that
shopped
right?
at Charlotte Russe.
Yeah, it's like a clothing store for
I applied
young
to Charlotte
women.
Russe
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
times. I worked at fucking Steinmart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Charlotte Russe.
Steinmart.
I mean,
That is.
of course, also I've worked
Yeah.
as Tinkerbell on Hollywood Boulevard, baby. That
Yay.
was probably that, I guess. That was pretty bad.
I worked security in a club in LA and I got stabbed in the arm with a fork.
Did you really?
Yeah, don't ever try and break up girl fights. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked at a place
They
called
grab
the Store of
anything.
Knowledge
The store of knowledge.
in the mall, yeah.
It sounds like, is that like a higher learning? Like,
Yeah, it was like a store that sold telescopes and like,
oh, that's cool.
you know, like mind games and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Why did Chetney not tell Ashton about the Bright Queen's offer? Because I love drama. Any opportunity,
yeah.
any opportunity to fuck with
Amen,
another
baby,
character.
amen.
I could share this with my teammate and be a good player, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, speaking
Yeah.
of frustration, I could feel the frustration like floating off of Taliesin as
Yeah.
you were just not saying it. He was like,
Plus, it wasn't an offer to Ashton. It was an offer to me
Yeah.
to betray Ashton.
Yeah.
Which I'm definitely going to do.
You still and
Chetney,
collect.
man, he's a little shit.
How do you think I got to be faux hundo?
Yeah, by stealing money.
Selling
100%.
being
You have
sell
no
out.
much money. Had no idea how much money the bank of
I
Chetney has.
know, because he steals, like, anytime we come across money, Chetney just picks it
I'm
up
a war
and he doesn't
profiteer,
share it
you
with
guys.
the group.
I've just been
And-
funding the dynasty.
And
the
I got
empire
all
for
this
decades.
shit, all in the first campaign about how greedy Vex was,
Yeah, but
how she
you-
was always doing
You
horrible
do
things.
it in a greedy way.
Yeah, you're,
When he does
you're
it,
too
it's cute.
Oh, yeah.
overt about it.
Ah, Jesus.
Too
fucking
overt.
Christ. You
should
are
just
right,
do it
though.
better.
Something, double standard, something.
Breas spoke to the council, spoke highly of his Bell's companions. What was it like to play that moment? Do his words reflect his true feelings about his new party members?
Yeah.
Yes?
No!
Lies,
Shut the fuck up. No way! 1.5 days!
I've known these people for months.
That's right, you said that,
Uh-huh.
didn't you?
If I'm gonna lie, I might as well do it right.
Oh,
Yeah.
garbage. Oh, garbage.
I understood the assignment after you illustrated it
Yeah.
for,
Explained
it.
for us. And I knew that someone with a high charisma needed to step up and do some lying. So I figured that was me. And
You were wrong, and you were wrong.
I was wrong. But it was worth a shot. No, I think Breas likes these people. They're very powerful and they're very trusting.
Your character will fuck Scanlan and cause a TPK as the result.
More speed round. Come on, we got to go through.
Yeah.
It's like 11 o'clock. Come on.
Laudna and Orym had a few strong moments together before and during the ritual, with Laudna mentioning she hoped that it would be Orym who took her down. Why did she look to Orym for that option?
I got the same one.
I don't know. I think Orym just like he feels like the one who could make a hard choice, and like he was my like you don't want it to be the person you're in love with. That's horrible to die at the hands of your significant other.
Plus, there's always a risk they won't actually do it.
Right. So it's like it just feels like Orym would be able to make the hard choice. Yeah, Chetney
Who
could
the
also.
fuck are you sleeping on?
Chetney would,
Yeah, that
I
could
would
have been
instant.
Chetney.
100.
You
Yeah.
got it, babe.
Yeah.
I would make it hurt or be
Yeah.
terrible or quick. I got a variety. I got a menu pre-set.
Okay, but
All right, see, you're gonna enjoy it too much.
yeah, you're starting to go. You're
Give
going
Orym
reverse
anguish?
though
You
now.
give Orym anguish? I'd just be like,
Yeah, but you might be like, well, she's turning bad.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I mean?
maybe
You
a
give
little
free
too
rein.
quick
Yeah,
on the
that's true.
draw.
That's true. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Chetney would
Watch your shit.
You want the job too badly, Chet.
Yeah.
like
Not
Laudna could
enthusiastic about
sneeze
it.
and you'd be like, God, kill her.
Get her.
Like I could see Orem just waiting to be like, okay, no, this is the moment.
Understandable. Still hurt. Still hurt. Disagree.
We got to see Vex acting as representative for the entire Tal'Dorei Council. What was it like seeing her in a place of such importance? It was great.
Wow.
It was everything she deserved.
Yeah,
Campaign will
Get it.
coming up.
Yes, Queen.
it was pretty great.
That's it. That's how I feel.
You were so stoked on it. Yeah, I could tell how proud you were. Oh, this is a big one. It says, what is it like for Chetney to meet a true fan of his work and to be surrounded by all of his crafted pieces, especially after being referred to as a guy who makes chairs in front of Exandria's leader? Well, first of all, that's not wrong. I had my chair era. And then
Your Chera.
my chair, and then I moved on to
this
other things.
Eggs.
But to see all of my masterpieces being appreciated in such a way was so wonderful, and it's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. In fact, we will call upon that group, those fans, to help us beat Ruinous. I'm calling it now.
The Sea Poppers.
Yeah, because the Sea Poppers all have enchanted pieces of mastery.
They're enchanted?
They're enchanted?
Well, when you assemble them like Voltron,
Oh, then they come to life. But you have to incorporate the anal egg as the final piece.
well, that's like, that's the Arkenstone
Yeah,
that powers
that's
the
what
big
powers.
fucking
That's like the
kaiju.
soul gem.
Yeah.
Is
That's the Jaeger that I built out of wood. That is durable.
What creature, what grand demon do you have trapped in your ass?
It's real uncomfortable. The saving throws I have to roll, you guys.
That's
Let's
what
talk
he's
about
rolling
high
for.
modifiers. Ooh, baby.
What grand demon do you trapped in your ass?
How is Breus feeling with the platinum dragon of it all, wearing the armor of his former god? Talking about saints. I sort of answered this a little bit before, but I think it's refreshing and sort of sentimental for Breus to sort of walk back down Platinum Lane. I'm just going to ask this other one also, since
Why not?
you're no stranger to playing new characters late in the campaign, with Terry and even Veth undergoing massive physical transformation. How is Breus different? Are there ways in which the experiences are similar? Oh, I do this a lot, don't I?
This is your thing.
This is my thing. Boy, I'm so boring, unpredictable. But maybe this one's different, because maybe this one, no, it's the same.
What was the question?
How is coming in as a late campaign new character different this time? I think it's different because I have a mission from a god. I have a distinct mission to kill Ludinus for my god.
You're also in direct conflict with us. You are on
Yes.
the bad team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's huge, and it will play out in
Get
exciting
it,
ways.
Get it. Don't flinch.
Oh, she dodged.
That's good.
That's right. It's my 6-month stint as a boxer. I'll get
Remember
you
he
later
just
for
walk
that.
up and punch at you before? when you
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, gotta get faster.
That was fun. How did it feel for Laudna to finally decide that it was time for Delilah's reign to end? What was the exact tipping point for you during the Laudna fight? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't want to be a liability going into the end of the world.
Sure.
That would have been bad. So I was like, okay, well, I either get this out of me now or maybe don't go to a field trip on the moon, because that could be bad. But it's good.
You
was
did
time.
it. Oh, that was so pathetic.
How did it? Did
It
I
just
even
didn't know. It just dropped right on down.
If it.
Sam.
You-
Sam.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, just loading up the armory. Go.
Talk to us about that daydream with Liliana and how Imogen felt learning that her mother will be a satellite for the occultist thalamus. Did she want to tell her not to broadcast? Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Ray!
So good.
Oh my God. What is it like being Ray Gun?
Oh.
Honestly,
It's rough right now.
I'm so proud of my namesake.
Man,
How you're doing? Bacon the ray gun.
I got mad.
Can we,
I got mad
wait,
props.
can you just do some breakdancing
Ray gun.
at the end of the show?
Honestly, yes.
Okay. The
Poor
daydream.
woman.
It's a rue.
Yeah.
I think it's terrible that my mom's gonna have to be the satellite. Did I want to tell her not to broadcast? Yes, of course I wanted to tell her that. And I feel like I did say that.
Yeah.
If you cannot broadcast it and get away with your life, fucking do that. But I think he would suspect her too much if she was like, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
What if she just gets laryngitis and she can't?
I'm gonna kill your mom. You've used see invisibility quite a few times in both campaign 2 and here in campaign 3. What was it like to turn on that spell and see a massive fucking dragon overhead? Awesome. There was no way either Dorian or I. Do you also have see invisibility?
No.
Dorian and I. One of us was gonna do it. Because you gotta check out the guards and the wards and the spells
Yeah,
in
you
that
have to.
room. I didn't expect to see a dragon coiled up underneath the ceiling. That was
That was
amazing.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That room did not disappoint between the Judicators and the Golems and the dragon and cast of characters.
Because the
Jamon was in there.
golems, the golems, were they also invisible?
6 golems that were, I think they were invisible, and the dragon
Andy
certainly was.
circuses.
And he harumphed at one point. He was like, at
Yeah,
you,
yeah, he did, he did.
Right. That's cool.
with the crazy name, Ashalasho
I should Dionysus.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
that wasn't
It's
it.
Closer than
really
mine.
close.
You are close.
Yeah,
Ash.
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 that was the end.
Aphrodite.
Yeah, Athadantodon.
Something like that.
Orthodox.
I'm pulling it up. I have this. It's his name. Thank God.
Well, while Danny
Athapatros.
looks that up,
It's
Rob.
taken too long.
Asinine.
that's it for the deep dive, which means we're almost done with this very special four-sided dive. But before we go, it's time for one more round of questions from the Tower of Inquiry. So we're gonna spin the bottle again. I'll go first.
Aphrodisianus.
Aphrodisitis?
Aphrodisianus. Something like that.
Athadash.
Aphrodisianus.
Aphrodithionis?
Aphrodisianus. That's it.
Is that right?
We don't
That
know.
sounds, I don't know.
I think that's what it was.
Are you
Something
doing it?
like
Oh,
Samuel.
not a real bar.
Oh, it moved.
Would you hit the bar?
that. It is a set.
Don't go there.
No, Sam. Don't do that weak shit. Start low.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh boy.
God.
Ariel Van Zant. Take your time.
Yep.
Ariel Van Zant asks, it's exciting every time we encounter a character from previous campaigns. Oh, what glimmers of their younger selves do you think your past characters still have? And what are some personality traits you hope they've developed or discovered? All right,
man.
Groggery.
Earned a couple letters. Probably hasn't changed much. Maybe found love and lost it.
Oh, I lost
You think
it.
so?
He's Joey from Friends. You can't pair him up with
Joey.
anybody.
Yeah,
He's got to
that's
stay
true.
so.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see Scanlan and Pike's relationship
Oh, yeah.
post divorce.
I know.
Yeah.
That's true.
They got amicably divorced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and you're because you wanted to play as a divorced couple in Calamity,
I know.
and now it's happening again.
You've been wanting to be divorced for so long.
Are you and Q gonna break up?
Oh,
It's only fair.
the
You asked
return
me.
fire.
No, reverse.
Who'd have thought?
Uno reverse.
Woo!
No. I love her and she loves me.
Amazing.
Spin the bottle.
Okay.
Marisha,
Wait.
did you answer?
Oh,
Oh, that's right. We had a question.
yeah. I love how Keela still has to like take some deep breaths before she does public speaking, but
Also, because the love of your life is a fucking 8-ball in the
Yeah.
middle of a bridge
Yeah, she's
connecting
having
the
some tough
earth
times.
and
she's
the
having
moon.
tough times, and I actually do really love that where she's like Matt's doing a very good job at like having just angry Keyleth under the surface at all times.
love it.
He's doing a really good job at that.
I
Keyleth.
still don't know if Vex knows about Vex. She's got to.
She has to
She
by
has
this
to,
point.
right?
There's no way Keyleth wouldn't have told her.
I don't know. There is a way that Keyleth wouldn't have told her.
Uh-huh. Some compartmentalization going on.
I don't
Yeah, but she
know.
kind of talked about it in the last episode, where she was like,
Vex talked
Not
about
to-
it?
yeah,
Vex?
Keyleth kind of talked about it in front of everybody in the last episode. Not everybody, but the mini council that you guys
Yeah.
had, where Vex was there. She was like, she said something like, the most important person to me is in there, and I gotta
that's right.
I gotta figure something
That was in
out.
front of Vex?
We should bring it up
think
and
it
make
was.
Matt fight himself.
Yeah, I
Girl
want to see
fight.
them fight.
Yeah. I'm actually-
Oh, I have a random question for you guys. Who do you think is going to be the hardest to convince of Vox Machina to come back?
Scanlan.
Scanlan.
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Or Percy. He seems over it.
Percy seems
does
over
seem
it.
He seems
but
pretty committed
Vex,
to White
come
stuff.
on. That's one thing that hasn't changed about her.
She's still hot.
She's
She's
got those
still hot.
Amazing tits.
Hot tits and a push-up run.
right.
Never die,
That's all you
baby.
That's all you need to get Percy on a mission.
Go.
Sorry.
Paul.
Vex just got to snap her fingers.
Yeah.
All right.
Not-
Yes, mommy.
Oh. Oh.
I hate this.
Go for it.
I'm nervous
Do
for
the
you.
bottom one. I believe in you.
Oh, that one's not too bad.
Oh, too easy.
The other ones were not gonna, it's not 49.
Okay.
Ooh, it is wibbly.
Gosh.
I'm a little scared of it.
I just want this to be shitty for the next group, to be honest.
Yeah.
What if you're in the next group? That's happened a
Well-
lot before. Don't do anything
Poetry.
interesting over the next few
Poetry.
episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Tech565, Scary Ghosty on Twitter. As more time passes in the universe with each campaign, do you feel that technological advances will surpass magic at some point or vice versa? Is there a balance that keeps each side in check to prevent such a thing from occurring?
Wow.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
I've kind of wondered if the prime deities have conveyed to the Dawn Marshals of Vasselheim to keep that sort of development of tech from happening again from the Age of Arcanum. So if they were like, hey, this fucked up the first time, you guys will be the Dawn City, like, you know, the cradle of civilization, but also you got to squash this where it pops up before it gets too big.
Yeah, that's very interesting, actually.
very
Yeah.
Like there could be an elite force of Luddites that go around sort of destroying technology around the world.
Could be.
I think if the gods are wiped out, the tech will for sure. throw it
Tyrion
over.
is going to rule Exandria.
Yeah.
But also, it definitely feels too like the people, like especially like your Cerberus Assembly and your other majocracies, like that keeps them powerful as well. It keeps
Yeah.
them kind of able to have their control and their station.
I mean, that was Ripley's whole thing, right?
Yes.
She wanted science to become greater than magic.
Yeah, 100%.
I always love fantasy worlds of like games or books that I've read where they cancel each other out, where if like technology is really powerful, then magic loses its power and vice versa.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Spin it. Last one.
Oh.
Or Marisha or whoever.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Oh,
that didn't
jeez.
count, that didn't count it.
Kyle.
It's so appropriate. I just really want this to suck for the next group.
What did I say?
Yeah. So good.
This is the last one, and I can say that because I'm the host. Last one for tonight.
Go for the hard one, Marisha. Do the bottom one. Do the bottom one.
Marisha, I really like your boyfriend vibes tonight.
Thank you. These
Yeah.
are Matt's jeans.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't want to.
Can you imagine if you wore my jeans?
Yeah, it would be.
Oh my
Hard
God.
to move. Yeah.
Ooh, honey.
Yeah, one hand behind the bag. Proper.
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
You got this.
Wow. Even with the clunk at the end.
48. 48.
Let's go. Okay, from Emerald Beacon.
You put it on the.
Yeah, you put it on the heavy side.
Well, oh, it's leaning.
Yeah, it is.
A little
What?
scared. From Emerald Beacon, some character elements, like Chetney's RTA tattoo or Veth's name anagram, seem designed to be revealed much later in the campaign. When you create these subtle details for your character, how do you determine when to reveal them? Subtle details.
Yeah.
You can't do it early, and you don't want to be the first.
Yeah.
But also,
You can't go too long either.
I'm just stealing reveals that have been done by players better than myself in previous campaigns. I mean, Grog made leather boots, and that was it. There was nothing there. So, yeah. I just tried to find a little funny thing, and then I thought it would be cool if you had a little icon and letters, and then it definitely couldn't mean the first thing, especially after Matt's amazing PSA about it. But I had to let it go for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely feels like the latest reveal,
Yeah.
like character reveal. You don't count. You're brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all my stuff I'm letting it out.
But you did have faithful caregiver.
Yeah.
That was really great.
That is true. Wait, did you know that, or that was a Matt thing?
Oh, that's so beautiful.
No, I came up with that,
You
Oh,
did.
you did?
but not at the beginning of the campaign.
Oh.
That's awesome.
I was just fresh cut grass at the beginning, and
Yeah.
there is no reason. I just liked
You
the
just
name.
wanted you just wanted the joke of it.
It was all for that pussy joke.
I
Legitimately.
did it all
And
for
it
pussy.
crushed.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
great.
I really want to see if I can pull that bottom one, but I don't want a consequence.
Uh-huh.
I just want to see if I can get it.
You just have to approve it by Kyle. Kyle, can we have a free poll with no consequences? See, shouldn't have made fun of him. Right?
Boy, we're in a quandary now.
Well, here's the thing.
Quit tempting, Kyle.
If this
very
is
strong.
This is
I
interesting,
know.
though, because if you pull if you get, it's the end of the episode. So if you get the consequence,
Then there's nothing.
Then there's
I
nothing-
just have to have a consequence
Go for
a
it.
split
Go.
second.
Yeah.
you'd have to have it
No,
for a
no.
split second. But it'd be funny if it carried over to the next episode, Kyle.
We'll see.
Go.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
really
When
want to see
are
if
you
I can
going
do
for
it.
the very bottom
Yeah,
one?
yeah. I just
my
want to see if
God.
it can happen. Because
There's
That
No
one, the
way.
one,
There's no way.
it's toy.
Now see you. Bitch.
Whoa!
Oh, fire! Ooh, you're going for the middle.
My God.
Wow, that's some steady.
Well, wait, what was the number?
It was 3. The number was 3.
Might as well do it.
Speed
Might
round.
as well do it.
Okay. From Gallant Gatsby, as someone that wrote 18 pages for their last character, how deep in the depth do you go when it comes to a backstory? What's the longest you spent writing it, and how satisfying was it to finally see it unfold in play? And this is specifically for Grog Leather Boots Strongjaw.
Yay! Love that.
No, I added that because you just said it. That was my joke, not Gallant Gatsby's. Gallant Gatsby.
I feel like my longest backstory was Jester. But then, like, I sent it to Matt, and he was like, because I had so much of it was like the Traveler was how she met the Traveler and what he meant to her, and I created like this whole story about Marion and my dad and all this stuff. And I realized I made probably more backstory for Marion than I did for Jester. Like I really was like obsessed with that character. And then Matt was like, the Traveler, like he's got to be this kind of thing. So he like changed so much of it before we started playing.
Really?
Yeah. So a lot of it was like a reveal for me while we were playing it.
Because did you know from the get-go that he was Artagan?
Yes, I created him. I wanted Artagan to be my patron because I was originally making a warlock.
That's cool.
So he would.
But I still.
So he then became my god, which was super fun. I created like the idea of Nicodranus. I told Matt I wanted to be from a city that was like inspired by Venice
Yeah.
and like the famous courtesans in that time.
cortisol.
Yeah.
Cortisol.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know which was longer, Bo or Laudna. Probably Bo. I kind of did the same thing though. I wrote a lot of stuff about Bo's dad and the encounter with the witch, and
Yeah.
like her parents and everything with Comorta. Because yeah, Laudna was a little bit more straightforward because I was like, girl in the tree. That.
Yeah.
And then we both had hags in our backstory in campaign 2.
Yeah.
Unknowingly.
Yeah. Not's backstory was pretty complicated, and I kept rewriting it as we went. And then Breas's was leaked online, so I had to rewrite that a bit.
Was it?
No!
Just
Oh
part
yeah,
of it
you guys
was.
didn't hear about this.
Just part of it. It's like
Not cool, by the way.
It's 4 pages, and page 3 of it got leaked.
How?
Because-
it was at the live show, and he was holding up his backstory, and there was like half a page
Somebody zoomed in on it.
and leaked it.
Oh, bummer.
It's fine. I changed it.
No longer applicable.
Yeah.
Grog was a couple paragraphs after Matt told us from the home game that we were
Yeah.
going to be like paired up. I was like, okay. And then Ford, I wrote on a flight back from Australia.
We both wrote that on
yeah,
that flight.
like
Yeah,
14,
we were just
16
like
hours. So that was
Yeah.
several pages because as Sam knows on our animated series, I just overwrite. I just write and write and write and write and write and write and write. And then for some reason, Jenny was the longest.
What?
Really?
Because he makes no fucking sense. You gotta pad it with all sorts of shit that Matt can, because
Can
otherwise,
we work with?
yeah, otherwise he was like, how does that work? I was like, I got it.
So was a character you yoinked from a one shot?
That tried to assassinate Santa.
Santa?
Yeah. So I had to make up all sorts of stuff. Plus he's 400 fucking years old.
He has a
So
lot of
Yeah.
I got to dive into the books and talk about the historical things that happened and where he was and where he came from, just in
yeah.
case there was anything he wanted to pull from. And also I overwrite. So why
I
not?
loved that moment in the Tal'Dorei, I mean in the council thing where you talked about remembering Zan Tal'Dorei and Erevan the
so
Rhyme
cool.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I think most of mine are like 3 to 4 pages.
Yeah.
Each page. Yeah. I think that's about
Good
standard.
length.
I usually write dialogue in my backstory.
I did
Oh,
too.
really?
I wrote dialogue in my. I kind of did it for Imogen. Mostly, Imogen's is probably like 2 or 3 pages.
Yeah.
Basically
Jester
an
was a
episode
lot
outline.
longer.
Yeah.
And then you went back and you wrote the very lovely trinket story.
Yeah, because we didn't ever write down backstories really for
Not really.
Vox Machina. But yeah, I
we
wrote,
did, like you said, it was just a couple paragraphs.
I wrote the short story.
Yeah.
For how she got Trinket.
It's just so sweet. I still love
We should
it.
publish them someday.
Our backstories?
Yeah.
we write?
I
Made
still
it up
have them
first.
on my
That's
notes.
true,
I think I
actually.
have both of them.
Yeah, we could make like a little zine or like in our art books or something. It'd be cool.
That'd be cute.
Thank you to Ariel Van Zant, Tech 565, Emerald Beacon, and Gallant Gadsby. And once again, if you have a question, you can submit it at critroll.com/tower. And that's it for this episode of Four-Sided Dive. Don't bother looking for More-Sided Dive because you won't find it, but maybe next episode, because Kyle and I have some ideas. But before we go, speaking of next episode, we have something very important to do.
Oh yeah.
The next one is going to be our Four-Sided Dive Halloween special. So but folks, we're fucking tired. Oh, yes. Folks, we're fucking tired.
Me take.
That's just right. So next month we'll be having the chillest, most laziest Halloween extravaganza that you have ever seen. So we're gonna pull some lazy Halloween costume ideas for whoever is on the next episode. If you've missed it, we've done this last year. It's very fun, but each of us are going to pull 3 and pick 1.
Oh, fun.
Oh, okay.
cauldron. I
so
feel like
three
this
and
just
then
happened.
Cauldron.
Pull 3.
I know.
1.
1, 2, 3.
I know. It's been a freaking year.
Oh.
So crazy.
Let's have
1. Wait, that's a big one. 2. I just saw one and I wish I would have
Oh,
grabbed
that's
it.
hard.
Really.
What?
Oh, maybe
Like
I'll
that.
grab it.
That's appropriate.
Can we read these out loud?
Absolutely, that's the point.
I pulled
Jokes aren't for you, they're for them.
Discount Vampire, entirely normal, not really Super Mario, and Apple Watch.
Apple Watch.
That's right. I also
Apple
took
Watch
part
is
in this.
pretty
so-
good. Oh yeah, that's right, Danny.
Oh, I grabbed 4.
Someone who just came back from a semester in Spain.
Amazing.
That's good.
Matt's plaid pajama pants.
Oh, yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
pants.
Oh, I accidentally picked 4. Kyle's sleep paralysis demon.
Oh,
no,
that's a
scary.
good one.
I picked a 4th one. Twitter.
Amazing.
Oh,
Twitter or
it's
formerly known as
vintage.
I really want to do the trend that's big in Japan where you just go as like a normal person going through something.
yes.
You know, like
Yes. Oh, that's a good. That's kind of like this. Yeah, you've seen these where it's like a woman who is trying to catch the subway and she just spilled coffee on herself.
I kind of have one of
trying
these.
to make it
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
God.
It's a real. We
they're
should.
so good.
Well, maybe that should be our Halloween party this year, like just for fun.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
What'd you draw?
I drew. I've got two. Well, got a few good ones. Chroma key bodysuit. Go nuts, audience. Sword guy.
I love it.
And Florida man.
Florida man.
Sword guy is
Sword
so
guy's pretty good.
Sword
good.
guy is pretty good.
What about you, Danny?
Oh, did you not read yours?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay. Yourself with the tiny face makeup challenge. I don't know what that means, and I'm
it's where
very
you
scared.
make the face just you make it, and the mouth is right here.
No, I don't want to do that. No. The feeling of forgetting why you entered a room in the first place, which I think is great. Yourself,
Every
but
day.
bloody for some reason, which is just me on my period.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening.
woof. That was such a graphic. I have one of the Among Us costumes we have lying in the back from that one sponsorship read, but you're not allowed to inflate it. Because electricity for the fans is expensive.
That would suck.
That would actually
so
suck.
painful.
Help me.
Oh. Wait, who was it that got stuck?
It was Max.
It was Max.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shapiro.
It was Shapiro.
Oh man,
It was so good.
so sad. A B movie, not the Jerry Seinfeld, or Horse Girl.
Oh, that's also fun. Man, so I guess we gotta announce it. Did I
Pick
do
them now.
Is Sword Guy? The one,
Sword
that's the
Guy.
one
It's
that
gotta be
Go
everyone
with your heart,
laughed
but it's
at the most.
I want to do one. I want to pull.
I'll do Sword Guy.
They're so good.
I was gonna do Discount Vampire, but I'm gonna pick Apple Watch.
Apple Watch is great.
I'm gonna do someone who just got back from a semester in Spain.
Yeah, that's a winner.
C.
What is it? What are you?
Someone who just got back from a semester in Spain.
Yeah,
Bueno.
yeah.
in
I really
Barcelona.
like the idea of just
Barcelona.
going as Matt's pants, though.
Matt's pajama pants.
Like
yeah.
just the pants.
Just covered in 5 pairs of Matt's pajama pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Danny?
Oh, I'm gonna do the feeling of forgetting why you entered a room in the first place, just because that
great.
sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Every day.
That means I don't have to remember anything.
Yeah.
Apple Watch.
nice.
What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna do a B movie.
Could be any B movie.
Any B
Any
movie.
boo movie. Just a.
Or a
B
B.
movie.
Be the
movie.
Wicker Man. It's technically a B movie.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely open for interpretation.
Yeah.
Well,
Any movie a B appears in.
tune in next month for our
Bridgerton.
special Halloween snoozaganza.
Whoa.
I want to thank our guests, Laura Bailey, Travis
Hey.
Willingham, Sam Riegel, and of course our lovely lore keeper, Danny Carr. I'm Marisha Ray,
Whoa.
aka Raygun, your 27th tavern
Yes.
keeper. And I guess this is the outro.
Friends around the table, time to celebrate. It's a party, hit the lights, here we go. Waste the night away with a little escape. It's a chance to lose control. So let's just leave this world behind. Everybody come on, take a dive. One by one we roll the dice, come on. Critical role. Pour another round, your friends are here to cheer you on. Throw it back, it's good times all night long. Critical role. No way to lose when you're having this much fun. It's your turn. No way to lose when you're having this much fun.
Oh God.
Things are flying off.